And welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and today we're doing your spiritual guidance. And I've been meditating on these cards for a few minutes because, and looking up the hummingbird especially, and there's so many birds here. Right away, as soon as I put these cards back down, all I heard is that you're thinking of ingenious ways of moving forward, of bringing in abundance with the Five of Air, which is overcoming conflict. I mean, even in this card, she is somebody who's not a bird, but dresses as a bird and figures it out, right? She came up with ingenious ways of I don't know, fitting in, of I don't know, just fitting in with her environment. And it doesn't mean that she's going to do it forever, but she's doing it for a time because she needed to come up with a solution, some kind of solution. Maybe she's trying to get information from these birds. Who knows? Okay, there's something that she needed to move forward, and she accomplished it by being very out-of-the-box type of deal. The King of Earth is bringing in abundance by being that kind of out-of-the-box thing. And you know what? It's not only just about that, Pisces. It's finding ways to move forward. Now, every once and again, I have people in the comment section who say, I can't find a solution. Well, have you really looked? Okay? I don't mean to downplay anybody's hardships, but there are so many solutions to a single problem. You have to think out of the box. Some of them may not appeal to you right away, but until you've tried them, as my mother used to say, until you've tried something, do you actually know whether or not you're going to like it? It's like saying, I don't like the looks of mushrooms on pizza, so I had a friend like that. I'm not going to eat it. And one day I asked her, I said, do you even know what mushrooms taste like? She goes, no, but they look disgusting. I said, well, how can you know if you don't like them just by the look of them? And then one day she tried them while I was sitting with her, and she went, well, they're kind of earthy, and they don't, they're not disgusting. And I went, exactly. Okay, so the look of the solution may not look fantastic, but have you really tried it? Have you really explored every avenue? Or are you just sitting there saying, I can't do it. I can't not take another step forward because I don't see a solution. Okay? I don't know. My life, that's not happened yet. I mean, even I've had moments of, I think I'm going to give up. But I always take a moment, a day, a couple of days, regroup, and figure it out. So this is your job to figure it out. Okay? The hummingbird, this is the spiritual guidance here, is that don't give up on ideas just because they seem like they're not the normal ideas. You may be surprised on how much abundance your little ideas out of the blue bring up to you. In this card, they say the all is in the small for the hummingbird, and you know what? It's true. The littlest things that you do to move forward bring in the biggest rewards. Sometimes it will even surprise you. So spirit guidance is saying, don't give up before you've even tried. Don't assume that it won't work before you've tried something different. There's nothing wrong with trying something and going, that didn't work, but let's try again. Okay? Solving problems is about action. Even small actions, even walking up that mountain one footfall at a time. If you keep looking at the mountain and going, I don't think I can climb that, how do you ever know unless you start walking it? So this is for people who discourage themselves. All right, manifesting dreams. My dreams are coming true. So Spirit is saying, if you're willing to do the work, the conclusion to this is that you will get somewhere, okay? You will move in the direction that you are going, you will start advancing and seeing things clearly. And that only makes sense, because if you stand still and you're looking from a distance, how can you ever get closer to your goal if you're just never moving forward? So to manifest your dream, it is coming in. There's beautiful crops here. There's beautiful abundance. This makes me think of fall as well. What I'm feeling in that is that you may see something by fall. I keep getting that. I keep getting by, fall season. If you're on the other side of the world, well, that may be sometime next year. It could be in your spring as well. I have no idea. It could be in a year's time. Some things take longer, Pisces. It's not just an instantaneous. It's not instantaneous gratification, or I don't have a problem, the solution shows up. Now, sometimes you've got to work at it. You've got to do the work, and it takes the time that it takes. Okay? Instantaneous success doesn't happen overnight. I was looking at a show that I like very, very much, and it became an instant smash. But it's not that way for everything. Some shows have to build an audience, and then they grow in popularity. Okay? My favorite show, Star Trek, the original, when it first came out as a show in the 60s, it flopped so bad. It flopped. They didn't have an audience for it. I wouldn't call it that now. It grew in time. It became its own thing. Okay? So don't give up on things just because it takes a little more time. Okay. Igniting courage. I am strong, valiant, and courageous. I like that. Again, we have a knight. I feel the Knight of Wands. I feel the Strength card with the courage, the word courage. I feel the Lion's Gate has propelled you forward. Emerging into grace. I open my soul to grace. There's that word again. Grace. We've been getting it and getting it and getting it. You know what? I feel they're telling me that grace is a state of being. Okay? Grace is a state of being. To be graceful is an art form in itself, and it's also a very calming place to be. I'm going to actually read Emerging into Grace. I want to see what it has to say. I mean, I've been I feel like I'm getting stalked by this word in the last month. All is well. You can relax and let go, for your path is divinely guided. Gifts from the Creator are pouring into your life. Gratitude abounds. A spirit of grace is softly unfolding in your life. In the stillness of life, the gifts of spirit will emerge at your feet. In gratitude and thankfulness, an open into the deepest spiritual realms is occurring. Simply be ready and be open as waves of sacred love will pour into your heart. Grace is growing within you so that more and more you serve as a safe sanctuary for yourself and others. Okay? So they want you to open yourself to grace. I feel like a divinely, like a pious moment when I see this grace. I feel like a monk climbing up that mountain, in certainty of that, knowing that their destination is on the way, that their footfalls, they're not, it's not even their destination. What I feel is like they're gracefully moving up the mountain, and where they're at is where they're at, and what's happening is what's happening, and they take one thing at a time. They figure out things as they go. There's no great big problem, like there's no drama is what I feel. There's like no drama. It's calm, it's peaceful, it's stable. It's a stable energy. It's peaceful. It's contentment. I wish I could just transfer the emotion to you and you would know instantly what I'm talking about. You could probably word it better as well. It's grace. It is grace. If you have ever felt a moment of grace, that is it. It's when you feel you're exactly where you're meant to be in the moment that you're in. Right at this moment, you're exactly where you're meant to be, and nothing is Nothing is wrong. Interesting, right? I think so. Okay, so let me see here. I'm just, you know, doing the turn off the phone thing like I usually forget to do. You know, Jane. All right. Oh, what a deck. I want a deck, a tarot deck now. Do I do the spirit song? Do I do the... Let's do the angel one. I haven't done that one in a while. The angel message. Let's use this one. I like this one. The cards are humongous, but I love this one. I don't like the backs much. Brown isn't a color that I don't know. But I like the swirl. I like the brightness that it brings forth. So yeah, I guess I don't hate them. I don't hate the backs. Once you get used to them. All right, Pisces. And these are called the Guardian Angel Message. Of course, I've colored the edges of these. They don't come this way. All right. So let's do it. King of Water. Right. Compassion, understanding, and trustworthy. It's a state of grace. I mean, if King of Cups would ever be a graceful, that would be it. Usually in the Rider-Waite deck, he's like sitting on a chair and there are huge waves behind him and he's just kind of like, I'm chilling here, I'm good. And it's like, yeah, there's waves behind there. Yeah, there are probably waves in front of me, beside me. But I'm right here, and where I'm at, it's good. I'm making my way. You know, I'm in that. That's exactly, you know, they're showing me those, the monks who are in prayer. I don't know anything about this, by the way. I don't know anything. I just from what I've seen. And they always show you something that you've seen or you understand, right? There's always a state of grace. There's always that... Oh, they're showing a meditation I saw once. It's a YouTube meditation where there's a monk sitting and the doors are open and you see the mountains. Okay, so that feeling, that's what graceful is. It's that sitting inside of yourself feeling completely comfortable and at ease. And I also feel like take one step at a time. Don't go running up that mountain. Don't lose your breath. Don't end up like giving up halfway through going, whoa, this is way too hard. If you need to take three steps a day, it's 3 steps more than yesterday. Okay? If they're concrete steps and you know and you've solved a little problem today and then you solve another little one tomorrow, and whatever way it takes, sometimes you're going to have to come up with some, you know, bright ideas to get past it in your life, to get moving. Do it. Okay? But do it with grace. Do it with ease. Do it with contentment. Do it knowing that this is the path you were meant to be on. You're finally going down the road you want. Okay? Enjoy it. And yes, there'll always be like crap around you. They will always be crap around you. Okay. So this came in reverse and it's the Dreamer, which is the Fool. The beginning, believing, and protected. Now, these cards always mean the same thing, whether they're reverse. It's just the energy is... I always feel like the energy is going away when it goes the other way. And in this case, I feel that your beginning has already begun. So if you're on your way, if you're moving forward, you're already manifesting your dreams. It's what I was telling you. You're not sitting at the bottom of the mountain going, I don't know, I'm going to do this, and I'm not, and never taking the first step. This is different. This is, you've met the challenge, okay? You're walking in grace. You're the little train that could, okay? The all is in the small, little steps, little movements, but doing it with confidence and grace. It's very calming, this energy. That's what I do feel is very monk-like, like where you're just no worries. You're not worrying about problems that are going to arise. You're not worrying about anything at all. Very nice. Okay. 10 of Earth. Prosperity, security, and tradition. The 4 of Air. Meditation, recuperation, contemplation. See, in this case, he's like breaking it, but I feel that's like, you know, the end of your day. This is this energy of just, I'm chilling, I'm healed, I'm relaxing as I'm moving. I'm not really, this is usually the card of rest. As you can see, he's usually like, you know, stopped and healing. But in this case, what I feel is like you only rest to contemplate your next move. You rest to eat. You know, bathroom breaks, you know, that kind of stuff. But you're, and I'm making fun right now, but you are generally, when you're in this moment of rest, you're actually resting. You're not worrying, you're resting. You're actually taking that beautiful state of grace and going, I'm gonna cat nap here, and then I'm gonna have the energy to move forward. It's gonna be fantastic. That's it. That's what I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling very chill with everything. Very zen. And the 10 of Earth, well, it's prosperity. It's manifesting your dreams. It's connected to this card. In other words, the spirit guidance is that this is the way to move. This is the way to do things. If you're going to change your life, Pisces, so that it is one that you want to live, make it so that it is enjoyable, also while you're trying to get there. Okay? Make it a wonderful journey. Make it one when, even if you end up with problems where you're going, ooh, this could be a pickle, you sit and you think innovatively, in little bits, not huge problems, not when I get to destination. It's where am I right now? You know the top of the mountains up there. You know that's where you're going. There's no need for you to think about incessantly. Except that every day to calculate, okay, I'm here and I need to get there, perfect, okay, so what are we going to do today, okay? You just have to hold a compass, that's it. You just got to every day look at the compass of your life and go, am I still on track? Yes? Okay, let's do something today. That's it. That's it. And one day you'll just end up there. You'll just end up there. That's good advice for all of us, okay? Even myself as a YouTuber, we sometimes go, oh, you know, it's going slow right now, and you know, you can't help but look at others, and you go, well, am I growing as fast, or am I slowing down? But you have to take different things into account. I wanted my channel to grow with people in a different way. I wanted to connect with Pisces. I wanted to build a community. I don't want you to just come here and go, read me a read, okay? You're coming here as a person. I see you as a person. I see you as human beings. I don't see you as numbers. And that means that it may take a little longer, but that's okay. Because the people who come here, they stay. They stay. They enjoy everybody's company. So I started developing a community, not just a channel, okay? So in other words, I'm making the journey a contentment, a place one step every day, trying to add something, putting a channel of gratitude to uplift vibrations. It's less about business. It's less about success. It's more about succeeding every day at feeling good in the space that I live with you. Okay? Try to do the same. It was hard for me. I had to, you know, everybody wants that thing that everybody else has. I want to be super successful. Yes. But it's not about that. It isn't why I started, and it's not going to be what I want in the end. So just had to put every once in a while, I got to check where the compass is at. Am I skidding off the tracks? Do I need to bring it back in? These are people, okay? Yes, there's an algorithm, but these are people too. They're people. They have beautiful energies. And that has never changed. I've always seen that. I've always felt that. Okay? It's only the little voice of doubt that creeps in and tells you that you're small. But nobody is ever small. Nobody is ever small. I get it now. Wise Counselor. This is the Hierophant card. It's belonging, learning, traditions. Exactly. We all feel like we want to belong. We all feel like we want to make sure that we surround ourselves, that we're offering everything that we do, but ego has to get out of there. And in the Hierophant card, I feel that you go from the Wise Counselor to the what is it called? I was going to say dominant, but it's a dictator, okay? You go from the counselor to the dictator, and you don't ever want to cross that line. You don't want to start dictating your life and other people's lives. You want to be a counselor. You want to counsel yourself. You want to be able to counsel others if they want it. You have to open yourself up to that kind of energy, okay? And that's when you feel like you belong. Since I've opened premieres and started spending my evenings with you guys, I've been feeling like I belong. I feel less out of the loop. I feel more in the loop with you. I can share with you. I feel more there with you instead of separate from you. Okay? I do love your comments every day. Please keep them coming. It does help the algorithm. But I do enjoy the lives. I love the lives with you, and I love the lives on Monday. I feel like more of a family, more of a connection. That is fantastic. Okay? So do what feels good in you, even if it's unconventional to what other people might be doing. Okay? Maybe they do it for different reasons. You do what feels good for you. You know, I always say, do stuff that's good for the soul, not just for the pocketbook. Okay? Four of Fire. Prosperity, contentment, celebration. Right. Make your life one of celebrating everything. The small stuff, the big things. Make everything big or small a celebration. Celebrate everything. God, celebrate everything. And that's where the gratitude comes in again. Now, if you haven't gone and subscribed to my gratitude channel, The Magic of Gratitude, go do that. Okay? I want you guys over there. I want you guys writing what you're grateful for every day. Come on, I know you can do it. I know you have it within you. And you know it is just a small thing to do every day, but it's going to serve you very well. It's going to serve you very, very well. Okay? So come on. Don't cost nothing. Come and see me over there. Okay. So next set of cards, let's see. The Chakra Wisdom Oracle. I love using these because they always make us focus on maybe things that we haven't seen. And a little secret, when I got these cards, I really didn't like them. They grew on me. That's the other thing. If you are a tarot reader, you may find that cards that you didn't really connect with, you might connect with eventually. So don't give up, because you might end up connecting to them. Woo! I'm warm, Pisces. I don't know if it's just a room or me. Could be me, though. Okay, Quest.